What do we know about Luigi besides the fact that he comes from a family that has, I think, a cousin who's a state senator. He went to a private school. He was a valedictorian. He was a computer science guy, and he had 79,000 Twitter followers, which meant he spent a little time on the internet getting into all the issues. I checked out his Twitter profile, and he was a retweeter and a replier, and he had an opinion about everything. Young kid in his 20s who's from an Italian family. You don't come from a half Italian family and name your child Luigi. If you name your child Luigi, there's a good chance both your parents were Italian. And this just shows you no matter how privileged an Italian kid can get, he'll always want to do crime. He did some crime. The kid was surfing in Honolulu and hurt his back. Was it the back problems? Was he denied surgery? And did he get upset? Was this for society or was this just because he wanted a back surgery? I can't imagine his parents wouldn't pay for it. We're going to find out a lot more about Luigi and what he thinks the best pizza in the country is, because he definitely has an opinion on that as well. Who knows? Maybe this CEO guy, said something outrageous about how he loved pineapple pizza, and Luigi got upset. That happens a lot of time. Maybe he heard this guy in an interview say, I love my seafood pasta fra diavolo with cheese. And Luigi got upset. And he went, no. You can't put Parmigiani in seafood pasta. It's a disgrazia. We don't know. All we know is the kid is Italian as fuck. That's like if a black kid did this and his name was Raheem Jamal Jenkins. His name is Luigi. What's the last name? Mangiani? Luigi Mangioli. Luigi Italiano Canzizzi. Luigi Nicholas Mangioni. La Delara. Ivy League kid. Great abs. And nobody's mad at him. That's what I've gathered, including the great journalist Taylor Lorenz, who said on Piers Morgan that she was filled with joy. She was filled with joy. Now, listen, is this guy, is he the John Brown of healthcare? Maybe. I don't know who he killed. Was this guy a bad guy? He could be the John Brown of the healthcare problem. And that's why people are not upset. Because I'll tell you what, people are not upset. This has unearthed a lot of ire that the people have with being denied for their health care. And, his policies, along with all the other American health company policies, are probably responsible for a lot of people's deaths, no? Right?
Depends on how you look at it.
Depends on how you look at it. You should have took care of yourself more. I don't know how you look at it, but probably. We've all had our war stories with healthcare.
And their whole way to make money is to deny.
That's how they make money.
You pay them every month.
The house always wins.
Right.
Yeah, you pay them every month, and they're looking to make a profit off you.
That's right.
So if you get sick, they go, "Damn, that's not what we support. We support taking money from you for nothing."
Oh wait, you don't feel good?
You don't feel good?
Sorry.
How about some oregano pills and vitamin D? What? You have this was a pre-existing condition. You were fat. You were 10 pounds overweight. They'll find anything to make you pay for it. They'll wiggle away. You really got to fight. You really, and who has the time? So this guy, who's probably worth these CEOs are probably worth a lot of money, right?
Big salaries.
So it's interesting that this came from such a privileged kid because let me just state one fact. It's very simple. The middle class gets screwed. If you're poor, if you're in the middle class, go poor. If you get cancer, quit your job and become homeless, and you will get paid for, or become rich. Those are your two only options in America. Feast or famine, baby. If you're in the middle, you can't hide your taxes and you will be denied. But if you're poor, you will get it paid for by taxpayers from the middle class. And the upper class doesn't care. They hide their money and they can afford anything anyway. Apparently, he was under some sort of investigation by the Department of Justice for insider trading. Other senior executives at United Health Group were being scrutinized for selling significant amount of stock. Whoa, good timing. Over $100 million in stock prior to the public disclosure of the investigation earlier this year. This raised concern about potential illicit activities surrounding the timing of these transactions. Of course, he's innocent. Of course. Look, we got a system of greedy little pigs. It's a pig farm. Oink, 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 oink. And that's the goal of the system, to keep going. Oink, 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 oink. Keep rubbing your nose in the fucking mud and get as much slop as you can, you little piggy, piggy, piggy. So this guy decided he was going to be the John Brown for healthcare. And the public response has been in support of him. There's very few who are upset about it when I go online. I mean, very few people are going as far as Taylor Lorenz and saying they were filled with joy. I mean, the guy was murdered. United Health Group, its annual revenue, meaning the money they made off of denials, was $371.6 billion. So basically, the Dominican Republic's GDP.
Twice that. It's
Doubled. And they had a 15% growth compared to the previous year. So under this guy, they really were. The guy who killed him did his research. He was like, which one of these piggies is the fattest?
Big business, this denial.
Yeah, and it's horrible for someone to get murdered, but it is also impossible to ignore the swelling, disgruntled ire from people about our healthcare system.
When you won't talk